Hi guys.
Hello, people.
I'm
Lola. I don't know why I took that big of a pause. I was like,
the introduction.
Dramatic pause.
We are watching Better Call Saul. Episode 4. Oh my god,
we're so close at the end.
Yeah, we're flying through these episodes.
I mean, it must not seem like it, but I mean,
in my mind, I'm flying through these episodes.
Right?
Yeah, literally.
I don't know. I just think it's.
I mean, we're so close to end. Like, we have 16 episodes after this one to finish the show. That's like
the one season.
One season of Breaking Bad, like the last one. So like we're on the last season right now.
Okay, that's a good equation. But I mean, we are closing in on the end of like what currently has aired. Kim
is still my favorite character. Nothing has changed there. What about the rest of them? Who are your favorite characters after? Some of my favorite characters are like after Kim.
But I mean, you're gonna name fucking everyone who we know.
Except Truck. Truck is not my favorite.
Oh yes, sure, but like everyone else, you're gonna name them.
Is it right? Yeah.
Well, you're gonna say Mike, Jimmy, and Ignacio. Who else do you fucking have?
Howard. Howard is my favorite.
Oh, Howard! Howard is there.
I don't know the.
I don't know how to place them.
Me neither, honestly. I would not.
No, force you. You started this yourself.
I have no idea.
Started this.
I only know the first one.
Oh, speaking on Kim, I was editing the last episode, and like I was like, while editing, there was the scene, and I thought, did she go to the courtroom? Because after they went to the bank, she said, I had to go to the courthouse or whatever.
Okay.
And the paralegal was like, oh, do you need me to come with you? And she's like, no, I don't need. Like, I'm good. And then we just never know where she went. So like, I just thought.
It's weird. Yeah.
I just thought like, okay, so something happens now.
Yeah, I don't
something like so there's something happened in the courthouse.
What can happen in the whorehouse?
I thought you said whorehouse. I was like, I don't know. I just like that's why I was like, well, editing. I was like, oh, I didn't like necessarily remember this at the end of the episode. I remember when she said that while watching the episode, I was like, oh, well, let's see where she goes, and then just like she never went, we never saw anything, and then I forgot. There's something going on with Kim. Kim is doing something. We'll see what happens. And Kim is also suffering because of Jimmy dealing with the loss of Chuck. And when I say dealing,
not dealing. I'm just hoping. I don't know how this is gonna affect their relationship. I really don't know. I'm just hoping they're not gonna.
See, I feel like that's definitely gonna start happening. I just the most I can hope for is like that after all that we go back.
Yeah.
Like after Breaking Bad events.
After Breaking Bad events, so you think from now on they're gonna just go? Oh, I don't think so. They have to get married in my mind. So like I can't just see them going.
Okay, they can be like being like, you know. Like they get married as like a last ditch effort because both of them want this relationship to work, but like maybe it's not working because Jimmy's also, you know, still not being honest with Kim about anything. Like he did the thing with the doll. Kim doesn't know that. Like, so, you know, there's secrecy there, so the relationship really is not going great, even though like they're both really in love with each other. I really think they're good for each other, but just like the way that Jimmy is handling everything now
but the
is pulling them apart.
But the thing is, I feel like Kim knows most of the stuff. Like I didn't think she was gonna know about Irene and how evil Jimmy was to that old grandma, you know. But like she knew, and she was like, okay, I support you in that. And I'm like,
but I mean that's the part that he told her that, and like right now he hasn't told her that like he did the thing with the doll. Of course he wouldn't tell her. I mean I don't know. Of course he wouldn't tell her. Maybe he tells her, but like I do think that she can know that there's something happening, but like she doesn't know. Like, let's say the full extent, I mean, not full extent, nothing serious has happened, but like she doesn't know exactly what he's doing.
She doesn't,
and he's not telling her because he is like that shut off. And so it doesn't work. It's not gonna, the relationship is not gonna work while Jimmy is in this mind space. And so that's why I think like they're starting to get like pulled apart because Kim started crying in the last episode because Jimmy was reacting the way he was to the letter. So I think they are being pulled apart a bit. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna be very sad when they break up, honestly. Very, very fucking sad. What I also want to say is that I know who else is not my favorite character, and that's fucking Gus, who ordered Ignacio to be shot twice, and the guy who shot him twice fucking dies. I'm so fucking happy that he died in Breaking Bad.
He shot him once. Victor shot him first.
Doesn't matter. He shot him in the stomach.
Yeah.
He fucking shot him where he shouldn't have shot him. He died in Breaking Bad. And I'm so fucking happy. I'm gonna go after this filming and rewatch that scene when he dies.
Yeah, he
literally.
was in the, like, now when someone mentioned it, like, he was in the room that, like, where Gus was when it exploded.
As he should
like,
have
when
been.
they mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, he was there. But, like, me trying to remember how, if he died or not, there was nothing in my mind happening. But yes, he did
so
die.
So fucking happy. My boy Ignacio, hopefully he'll recover. Yeah. That's it. Unfortunately, he's stuck where he is, and Gus is not gonna let him go.
See, I would be like cautiously optimistic about Ignacio's faith in this show. Like, I would want him to, like, I don't think he needs to die. My ideal case scenario is Ignacio gets away from all this, but then he gets a similar story to Jesse, and I don't know if the show is gonna want to like repeat the storyline. Repeat it, just please repeat it. Like, say them both.
No, don't repeat it. Don't get him. Don't let him be tortured. Just like
but the torturing has started.
Huh?
The torturing has started.
This is nothing but Jesse survived.
I just said started.
This is nothing.
I just said fucking started.
But like, it can continue like this. I don't mind him being tortured like this. I mind him being tortured like Jesse was tortured. There's nothing worse than what Jesse survived.
Well, I mean, he is also being mentally tortured. Like, he saw the guy die in front of his eyes. Like, you know. Look, I'm not saying he has it worse than Jesse. Jesse has it
He's F2 and Jesse's like...
Yes, but Ignacio's story is basically just starting. Like, why are we fucking challenging the writers to make it go worse?
No, that's the thing. I don't want him to have the same storyline as Jesse. Meaning, I don't want him to survive what Jesse survived.
Well, he might die. He might not survive what Jesse survived. He might die. Please. Like, I don't think he's in danger in the remaining episodes that we have.
No.
So I feel like no one else knows.
I don't think he dies. Yeah, I don't think he dies in these 5.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows.
His story just started. If he dies, he's gonna die at the end because like.
Well, exactly. They finished Chuck's storyline, so now they're like bringing in other storylines to fill up that space. Yeah. And thank you for this one. But also...
I loved him from the episode 1.
We literally loved him from episode 1. Look, basically, I mean, that's where we left off kind of plot-wise. And the guy that stole the fucking doll is from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that was shocking. I mean, we saw it immediately after we finished review. We went to TV Time. And we literally, that was the first comment under the episode. And
but I still don't think I recognize from Breaking Bad. I still don't think I recognize from Breaking Bad. Like, he looks familiar to me, but maybe he just looks like someone, you know? Okay, let's watch this 4th episode. See what happens. Hopefully boy Ignacio has gone to a doctor so that like he doesn't bleed out, because this guy said if you're nicked inside and something of infection is gonna happen. It's horrifying, so let's, you know, not do that. It's Mike. It's always Mike who's building stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. The hand looked young.
Well, maybe. No, is this a throwback or is it...
It doesn't look like a throwback.
I was like, is this Howard?
No.
Is this Howard as a child? No, because his father was the first that opened the firm.
But they usually do the filters. They put filters in scenes there.
Why are you hiding his face? Am I supposed to know him?
But it looks like Howard.
It does look like Howard.
I mean, it's a blonde child.
I mean, that's enough to make you look like Howard.
Now when he writes Howard.
Maddie. That's why it was fucking...
He wanted me to talk.
The subtitles. We kept it big. Same. Fucking same.
What a good scene. What a fucking good scene!
Oh, is this Mike's episode?
It should be. Are we dealing? What are we doing?
Is this Victor?
No, it's not.
Oh, what if it's like a local gang that they think is the gang that attacked Ignacio and the guy that got killed? It's a local gang, they're gonna attack them, right? Because I think that they're the ones who attacked, maybe.
But is that guy. I thought that was Gus's stuff. Yeah, it is Gus's stuff.
What if they're planting? He gave them something so that like...
No, it's fine.
He's not really looking for work, I guess.
Oh, this is the cell phone store? I'm sorry. My plans have changed. I'm not going to be able to take that job.
My plans have changed.
You too.
I love her.
Pretty girl.
I love her.
Pretty woman.
Walking down the street. What was that piece of paper? I have no idea.
You taking off?
Yeah,
Hey, you want time for dinner?
that sounds good. I should be back by 7. I was thinking that maybe you should talk to someone.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a name.
Shrink?
It works for a lot of people.
Yeah, okay. Just have to check out my schedule, and I almost forgot to tell you. I got a job.
Really?
Yep. You're looking at
Look at her face.
Albuquerque's newest mobile communications specialist. I'm a shift supervisor even. Be very impressed. Cell phone sales. I'm selling cell phones. CC Mobile. I start today.
Jimmy, that is great.
Yeah, and then 10 months from now, poof, I'm a lawyer again. But,
Yeah, it
Just give
doesn't
a
change
call.
the
You
fact
get a
that you need to talk to
of
someone.
course, absolutely.
Oh, she's really trying the most she can to
Yeah.
help him,
You
but
can
like,
count on it.
God, I wish she fucking went to the psychologist.
Mr. Finn, James McGill, listen, I've been thinking it over, and I just can't pass up this opportunity.
See, she's the one in the courtroom now. What's she doing? Is this for Mesa Verde?
Morning, Kim.
What's on for today?
Let's see. Munsinger looks like criminal trespassing, aggravated stalking, and some pleading down.
What are you doing
Another
here?
14 days from when they filed to tell me if you want to amend your request for a pretrial conference.
State versus Scotty Blake.
Does she need to judge for something?
Miss Wexler, do you have a matter before the court today?
No, Your Honor, just observing.
All right,
He doesn't have a lawyer.
it's your turn.
He's gonna be his lawyer.
I'm Scotty Blakey, here for myself. Judge Wilson, would like to see you in chambers at the next recess.
First place. The state was.
Oh, I don't want to bother you while you're eating.
Shit, help me take my mind off this eggplant and okra. Are you researching something?
No, Your Honor.
Then you're working on your procedure.
Just observing.
How's business?
Pretty good. I'm outside counsel for Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde. You know, I heard about a case, and I think you might be the right person for it. Interested?
Of course.
Like a case in
There's a
terms.
young woman in her early 20s, pregnant with her first child, develops a complication. She goes to the hospital for delivery, and there's a mistake with the anesthesia. But the young mother suffers serious brain damage. She's left comatose on a respirator. And to make matters worse, the hospital refuses to take responsibility.
This is the plot of the verdict.
Yes, of course it is.
I was like, oh.
Courtrooms are the only place where those once-in-a-lifetime cases exist. This is the real world, Miss Wexler, and you won't find any Save the Broken Lawyer cases in it. They'll be the first to try to rediscover their love of the law by trolling my court here not.
Oh, that's what she's
Stick to
doing.
Mesa Verde. Make lots of money. Give some to charity. Next time I see you lurking in my court, I'm gonna put you to work.
She wants to do some good. Because like, what are we doing good with Mesa Verde? Nothing, you know.
Is she gonna go completely opposite of that?
I think she's gonna continue. She is so my favorite character. Oh, I adore her. Oh, it's his girlfriend that has lost her husband that disappeared. Is this a date?
Paper? Thank you.
Or they just sit together and do crossword puzzles?
You know, a girlfriend of mine is playing piano with her band tonight at the launch pad. They're pretty good. You want to go?
Tonight's group.
We could ditch.
I'd better go. I told Stacy I'd be there.
Stacy would be elated if you went on a date.
Maybe I can stop by after.
That'd be great. Now, speaking of group, I've been thinking about reaching out to Henry.
Henry's fine.
Someone from the
You
group.
talk to him?
I mean,
I need to.
Then how do you know?
Because that dead wife he's always talking about never existed. It's an act.
Why would you even say that?
because
The
why?
story changes every time he tells it. The romantic night at the Cubs game, their first kiss,
Yeah,
never happened.
you can't know that.
Wrigley Field didn't get lights until '88. There were no night games before then. None of his details add up.
God, he is a fucking
Maybe
former
he just let the
detective.
year
Yeah.
Cop.
Watch him. He's gonna tell. Like a bad poker player when he's lying. He rubs his wrist.
You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Are you gonna come to group tonight?
I literally would to
Maybe
see that.
interesting.
She doesn't
Fun.
exist in Breaking Bad, so you know, either she dies or he leaves her because
He
he's like,
leaves
I
her.
don't want you to be hurt
Yeah.
by this. I think that's the
Yeah, I'm
option.
100% sure that's gonna happen.
And so, how great. We're selling phones.
He's gonna be bored.
He, of course, gonna be bored. But like, this could be like his job, like cover up, and then, you know, after hours, like Batman, he fucking goes and does Saul things. I would like read or something.
Heyo, how's the first morning?
Good, Robbie.
Nobody came in.
Well, yeah, actually, it's a little slow.
Yeah, those stores always been a bit calmer.
Any chance that you could move me to a store with a little more traffic?
Let's see. The Gold Street store is always hopping. But it looks like the schedule's all full right now. Let's give it a couple weeks, then we'll see.
Like, he can't keep still, but it's even worse for him because I don't think he wants to be left alone with his thoughts.
Literally.
So I
And
just think
look
it's
at this
horrifying. to
place.
him. I mean, look, this I would be bored out of my mind as well. But
But
like,
like
you know,
you can read books.
I mean that's what I said. Like I would
can
read
watch
books.
TV.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
no.
would. I mean,
I was like,
well,
you
like,
watch
if no
TV
one's
show, but
looking
like
him,
it
like he
doesn't
just,
have
like, do
Netflix
anything.
right now.
Yeah, this is 200s. 200, 2000.
Now he broke his phone
This is gonna be
or
fun.
glass.
Look, if the glass breaks by this, it should break. Oh, I wanted to say, what if they like in the beginning, the guy. I guess he gave drugs or whatever he gave. He gave that to plant the evidence on them so that they will know that like they're the ones that did a hit.
I mean, let's see, they're.
Yeah, they're looking. I mean, they're looking at
expecting
something. Oh yeah, yeah. He said he saw a silver something.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at him.
Nos juntamos y nos atacamos esta noche.
They're gonna take them now.
They're gonna go.
They're going to get the
Are
job
they
done.
gonna get
themselves.
axes?
Don't you just feel
Fucking
even
hate
prouder
them.
that Hank is the one that brought them down?
Look at him.
They're the most terrifying things in my life. But what are they just gonna shoot everyone?
Yeah, I feel like they're just gonna shoot them.
But he didn't do anything, these people. I mean, they're on this job. My God. Aww. But see, now he is also responsible for these
For
people's death,
everything.
kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Right?
God knows how many people.
God knows how many people I just killed.
I mean,
Boy,
these are
like,
not
I don't-
only
let's
Salamancas,
fucking
this is
run.
Gus as well. I mean, he decided to.
I mean,
Plant the evidence
yeah,
of these
sure.
people.
I mean, Gus knows that these
Yeah.
people are gonna get, you know, killed. I mean,
So like,
of course. I'm just saying. Oh, here comes backup.
you go down, boy. I mean, we know that nothing's gonna happen to twins.
Honestly, the twins are fucking. How do you walk in? There's only two of you.
Boy,
you
you
better
go
fucking
back to the
stay
car
here.
or run away from this place.
He has to show loyalty to the Salamancas, I guess, but like, no boy.
He can't even use his right hand.
Boy, there are like 4 of them and they have fucking bazookas. Have you ever seen him kill anyone?
No.
Right? I mean, doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I just didn't see it.
But I find it different to kill a person like in this type of scenario,
Well, I mean, yes, of
Then-
course. Like,
like this.
yeah, I know. I mean, they are in this.
Yeah, but like to me, it was oh my god, horrible.
I mean, still, you killed a person.
Yeah, it's still you killed the person, you looked him in the eyes
Yeah.
and all that. But like to me, it's worse what Jesse did. Like that's the
Yeah,
worst
okay,
case
I
scenario
agree.
somebody could ever do. You know. Like
Boy,
what you did.
like you have fucking still fresh wounds. Where are you going?
And why are you
into?
coming here to see all the dead people?
Idiots. Why the fuck did they enter by themselves?
All these people are dead because he decided to kill Hector Salamanca.
Yeah.
And he's not even dead.
Yeah. Boy, yeah.
I mean,
Did you stitches come undone?
this guy.
Look, at least didn't kill another person. And this one knows you were about to, so. He got shot and like nothing.
His horrifying brother is coming out.
Yeah.
Walking like he did nothing
and here
wrong.
are the evidence that they needed. That we, I guess, gave them in the beginning.
I'm not in that
Oh god,
gang.
no, sorry,
like,
not
I'm
we,
not
not
in
we,
that
no.
gang.
Well, look, I say we because, like, technically Ignacio is with them, but, like, he's not really with them. But, like, he's in on it.
Ignacio is forced to be with them. Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna say we only when Mike is with them. Maybe. Until then,
They're by themselves.
they're by the... Look what you did to him.
Take him
you
to a doctor.
fucking idiot.
Take him to a fucking doctor.
Now say no.
Cleared out the espinosis. They're all done.
God.
It's territory, isn't it? Salamanca's wipe out the espinosos. Espinosa territory is up for grabs. Cartel can't give it to the Salamancas, so I think they gave it to you. Get some rest. You have more to do.
Gus.
If I could have a bullet right now,
My Ignacio boy's so smart.
What with his degree in sociology?
literally, how can you look at his baby face and be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna torture you"?
It's called the North Fourth Arts.
Oh, that's the answer.
Oh, good place.
Well, thank you, Lola. That all sounds really promising.
Today I got up and I took a shower. Kaylee woke up on her own and got herself ready for school. It was just a regular morning. I took her to school and went to work. And then I realized it. Hadn't thought about Maddie all morning. When I was making French toast, why didn't I remember that it's his favorite? I think about Maddie every single time I make breakfast, but not today. And they weren't just minutes. There were hours that I didn't think about. And if I can go hours, then why not a whole day? Why not a whole week? I mean, what if I lose the sound of his voice? What if I forget him completely? I mean, I know I won't. That's like impossible, but...
Thank you, Stacy.
What a sad scene.
You're not alone. I know I have.
Mike's like pissed off. Like,
I'm like, I forgot this is supposed to be the scene. I just.
You know, to live in the...
Oh, Mike's gonna get mad
Yeah,
now.
because, like,
Mike's gonna
she-
get so mad now.
she was talking
this
about
is honest.
Maddie,
Like, she's
and-
honest.
That's what Judy would have wanted, but it's...
I mean, I would hit you as well right now if you're
Oh.
lying.
She always wanted to go to Sydney. But finally we
Oh,
were...
this sounds
oh
bad
yeah,
now.
I'm
This
afraid
sounds
now
bad
that
now.
Mike is gonna be like, "Why are you lying?"
Work. You don't want to hear what I have to say. We're ready if you are. This guy was never married. He's been coming in here for months selling you a bill of goods, getting you all misty-eyed and loving every minute of it. Stop. That's just not true. So I'll go to the public library and I'll get the papers from 1997 and I'll run a search on Judy DeVore, the loved wife of Henry DeVore. Tell me I'll find her obituary. She wanted to go to Australia? Last month it was Cuba. Let's look at the papers, see if the math works.
Come on, Mike.
She's not there, is she? You have no shame.
No, when he brings papers.
Well, I was like thinking, what if like he is saying, you know, Judy, but like he has lost someone, and like I don't know what he's going through.
He knew you wouldn't notice. All wrapped up in your sad little stories, feeding off each other's misery. You wanted me to talk. I talked.
Oh, that's the scene. Oh, literally.
All feeding off each other's misery. Oh, such a good scene. Did your father see you, Ignacio? I mean, I don't know if like this is Ignacio, but I'm like think like Ignacio.
Oh, it's his father.
I could
It's his
sense,
fucking
I could
father.
fucking sense the goodness coming towards me. That's why I fucking saw. I was
Look
like,
at him.
I literally said to Ignacio, you said your fucking father.
I can't
Why-
watch his
wait,
father scenes. I'm
why-
not gonna
why-
decide to skip them.
Why? What, was this open? Was this open?
Yeah, I feel like Ignacio is there with bullets crying.
But why would why would Ignacio like sit in the fucking darkness and scare his father like that?
He's very brave, man. Oh, yeah. Thank God, at least he's not gonna die, but like, look. No! No!
I mean,
No!
I mean, he's not gonna. Oh, what a horrible thing. Can't even help your son.
How did he end up?
Look at his face. No estás bien.
I'm gonna start crying. Honestly, like I'm so close to tears.
I hate this thing.
No.
He's doing the job.
He's consulting.
Look, just
He's
do your job, man.
security consultant.
Do not double stack.
Manifest doesn't say anything.
Do not double stack. They're like 50 on top.
Yeah. We'll fix that.
Do the things right. That call better be you're doing a great job.
I do.
It should be. He
I'm
is.
like, Lydia, please just stop. I'm begging you.
Government's route.
I would give him a raise.
He wants to see him.
Oh, guys, get away from everyone!
Literally. They've been doing so fine before they... I mean...
Again, they have chosen this, I get it, but oh my god.
Sorry, you missed it back in the show.
I mean, honestly, you could leave that was coming.
Yeah. Oh.
He works here.
I'm a fancy guy myself.
Oh, he's taking the money.
Hey, whoa, this is more than we talked about.
Yeah, Bavarian boy made quite a splash at the Collectibles Expo.
Great. We both know you could have kept most of this. I would have never known the difference.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you could have left me high and dry. I'm liking this Hummel thing. Cash came fast and clean. Got any more where that came from?
No, not really.
Bummer.
Still, the thing that the old lady has,
Yeah.
is that like valuable? Like, I don't know if is every piece of that thing.
I mean...
Call the vet. Yeah? New job, new phone. You never know who's listening.
New job, new phone? He has 20 phones, 25 phones. Is he gonna buy all of... Is it starting?
S H.
You know what? He's bored.
Well, see, this will be fun actually.
Imagine if he wrote I quit.
Oh my god, show me everything, please.
When he finished.
Oh my god.
He's
the man listening in privacy here. Just marketing strategy, I guess. Is the man listening? God, Mike, I wish you just like turned the wheel and never like came to this place at all.
He's not happy. I can see his face. He's not happy he's doing this and he's coming here to meet Gus.
The thing is, Gus is not gonna like force him to take a job.
He's not.
So like, why do we do it, Mike? Why do we do it? But like, Gus maybe called him in the right time.
There is
Because,
no right
like,
time
right
to start
now-
killing people.
No, because like right now, Mike is, you know.
In order for our arrangement to continue, there is a matter we need to discuss.
Don't tell me you know.
Do you have something to tell me?
Don't fucking tell me you know about him and Ignacio and the pills.
If you do, you would be well
How the
advised
fuck
to do so.
did you trace it back?
Nacho Varga. I wondered when you were going to get around to this.
You asked for a favor. You looked me in the eye. You shook my hand. And all the while, you knew Varga was moving against my interests.
I said I wouldn't kill Salamanca. I never promised to be his bodyguard. You want to make a move, you better make it. But they're not gonna, are they? You brought me here because you haven't asked. So why don't you stop running the game on me and just tell me about the job?
It was 15 minutes long.
Oh, let's play the next one.
Honestly. It was really 15 minutes long. Hated.
It's so good.
Oh my god, this episode was fucking amazing in my opinion.
So fucking good.
Like every scene, I if I didn't say it out loud, I thought, oh my god, such a good scene.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like for some scenes I said out loud, but for the rest of them I thought, oh my god, that's such a good scene. I don't know what to tell you.
What a good review.
I honestly don't know what to tell you. I'm thinking about it, but like it's horrible when you know, like for one of them, you know how he's gonna end up, Mike, and for the other one, you know it's not good. Like whatever it's gonna happen, it's not gonna be good, and you can't stop it. You know?
Yeah.
Such a fucking horrible position.
Yeah, you can't even fucking hope for much. I'm like looking at Mike talking to his future girlfriend, and I'm like.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, cute.
I'm like,
gonna be bad, you know. What the fuck am I hoping for here? Not gonna end up well.
The worst part in this episode for me was seeing Ignacio's father. That was the worst part for me, honestly. That's gonna be the hardest thing this show is gonna do if they kill that man. Like, I'm really trying not to get attached to him, but like, I feel like I'm failing.
I feel like I just simply feel like he is exactly the type of character that dies.
I don't
so that we
think
fucking
so.
torture Ignacio.
Just kill Ignacio. Honestly, just kill him. Like, it would be easier, I feel like.
It would be easier for Ignacio as well, I think. But
I feel like for me as well, because like, this is fucking horrible. That man is...
Oh god, so he's like so...
The pure goodness, you know?
So he seems...
Sweetness, you know? And Ignacio chose his own fate, so like, it's not like... I mean, I'm gonna hate if he dies, but like, he chose his own fate. This man did nothing except try to raise his son the best. Apparently he didn't make it, like, he didn't...
Like, and he raised the son great.
Yeah.
His son, look, I mean...
How the fuck did he go
I don't know.
direction?
His son, I swear to God, his son is a good person. His son, no one's gonna fucking convince me that Ignacio is not a good, like, kind-hearted person.
In this episode, Ignacio's like, bam, bam, bam,
well,
bam.
look,
Killing people.
Yes.
Oh, Ignacio's such a good person. Maybe those people are good.
I stand by it. I stand by it.
Good-hearted ones, you know.
I stand by it. But I just think he's gonna die.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm a pessimist. So it's not like I'm saying things. Well, look. Also, objectively, this is what like TV shows do.
Objectively, like, it is, but like I don't think so. It's gonna happen.
I don't know.
I'm gonna pretend like it's not.
I actually don't know. A lot of this episode was revolving around Ignacio and like Mike. I think those were the main focuses of the episodes. I'm loving that this season is really giving a storyline to Ignacio, even though it's like it's horrible. Like that boy has been shot, he's bleeding out, and his father is the sweetest guy who's gonna die. So like it's gonna be awful, I think, at the end. But I do really like that we're getting more of him, because I mean we always liked him. Yeah. Like really from the start, I always liked him, and I always thought there was such potential to his character. So I'm really glad that we're getting more of him right now.
I'm very interested to find out which job Gus now wants to give to Mike.
To Mike? Well, let's think about it, because I mean, he wants to expand.
But like technically, is he now forced to take that job?
See, I still don't think so, because Mike said like, you want to ask me.
Well, yeah.
I don't think Gus is gonna be like, because you did this thing, now you have to do this. I don't think so. I don't think it's the same thing with Ignacio.
Yeah, because
just because, I mean, honestly, Mike told him, I said I wouldn't kill Salamanca. I didn't fucking promise I'm gonna protect him from anyone else. I didn't like break any fucking agreement. I didn't do anything.
Technically, yeah, he did not, but at the same time, he was in an agreement with Gus, and he knows Gus's interest, and like technically Gus is doing a good thing for him, because it's not like Gus is forcing him to do any other type of job, you know.
I mean, Gus is
He
doing
is
him a
cleaning
favor
his
here.
money,
Gus is
you know?
basically doing him a favor.
And at the same time, Mike knows about Ignacio and what Ignacio is gonna do, and that's completely opposite what Gus wants him to do, and he's saying nothing, you know. So like technically he is going kind of behind his back, but like just like he said,
I just simply don't think that Gus is like about to like start, let's say, blackmailing Mike and force him to take jobs. I don't think so. Like I think Mike is taking the jobs willingly.
I mean, at the same time, yeah. I mean, he said if our arrangement is gonna continue, like, if I'm gonna continue cleaning your money, you have to answer me one question about Ignacio Salamanca.
Yeah.
Tell me if you know something. So, I don't know. If he doesn't do his job, is he gonna continue cleaning his money? I mean, at the same time, that's not forcing someone like the same way he's forcing Ignacio because he's basically forcing Ignacio with his own life, and I wouldn't be surprised if he forced him with his father's life or stuff like that. So like Ignacio has to do that. Mike doesn't. If I mean,
yes, like technically he could give up the money. Let's say, and just not do it.
He wouldn't just be cleaning his money and
because Gus is doing him a favor here by cleaning his money. So like he could stop that.
Especially because he lied to him in some way.
Yeah, I mean, Gus, you're not friends. I don't know what to tell you. You're not friends. Like,
yeah, I'm just cleaning your fucking money.
Well, yes, he's doing him a favor, but like we're not friends. No, so I mean that's it. I just like Ignacio in the beginning, like there was this shootout happening with the twins and everything, and so like Ignacio had to, you know, pull his weight because like he is there and like he has to keep up the appearances and everything. But I just he doesn't want to do any of this. He likes watching people like drop left and right, and he even shoots the guy, and he's like staring at the guy, and you see that this is not like, nothing here is easy for him. He really doesn't want to, he's really trying desperate to get out of this job, and I just don't think,
oh my god,
he's like too far deep into it.
But like his face when Gus said, get rest, you have more to do.
It's fucking helpless. He can do nothing. Like he has to do these things now. Like
I mean, he wants to survive.
Oh yeah, exactly. He wants to survive. But like he has to do these things, and I love that he also told Gus, like, I know what your plan is. Like I know exactly what you're doing right now.
I mean, Gus is not impressed with what he told him.
Well, no. But like, I'm impressed by you. I'm impressed. I mean, I'm not. I knew you're smart. I know you're fucking smart. I know you're good. I just think now he's hopeless. He's really like, Gus has him. He really has him, and like there's nothing he can do, and like you can just see also his absolute hopeless face when he like went back to his father. He was just like, can I just rest a bit here? Like I just want a place to rest.
Poor dad.
Poor both of them.
I feel more sympathy towards that, honestly. Like yes, I feel so much sympathy towards Ignacio, but when I see that pure face, I'm so sad, you know.
What a good man.
I mean, he did technically not do that much for me to be. He's the best man alive, but
he has a
fucking
vibe.
Yeah.
He has the vibe.
Then we had. Are we gonna go with Jimmy? Yeah, let's have a first scene with Jimmy and Kim.
Sure, let's go with Jimmy and Kim.
So we would continue with Jimmy and then go back to Kim. We had that scene with Jimmy and Kim. Kim is really doing the best she can. She really does not know. She really cares so much about Jimmy. She really wants to help him, but she has no idea how.
I mean, she is aware that she can't help him. So like she wanted to like try to get him to accept, you know, professional help. What you need, boy, you need a psychologist.
Do you think he knows that he needs a psychologist?
No,
me neither.
No.
So that's why I think immediately when she told him that, he was kind of shocked, and immediately he was like, oh my god, I found a job, now everything's gonna be fine.
He's trying to like reassure her, like, I'm good. I mean,
I'm good, I found a job. I'm gonna continue, I started working, I'm gonna be doing normal stuff, you know, like in 10 months I'm gonna be a lawyer. Nothing has changed. I don't need a psychiatrist, you know.
Yeah, he's very unaware
of how
he's actually dealing with these things and how unhealthy this is, because like the way that he is dealing, because he's shut down completely, so he's like I'm fine, I'm good, this is fine, I can function like this, and you can't. At some point it's gonna catch up to you, and it's gonna be even worse. So like you really do need some help, but of course he's oblivious to it, I think. So he took the job in the mobile sales thing.
It's the worst type of job he could possibly get because
Nothing's
he
happening.
is alone in
Nothing is
his
happening.
fucking thoughts, and he's not doing anything. Like maybe if he was sailing and all of that, and maybe time would pass faster.
Yeah,
you know.
of course, he was
But
actually
like
doing
this,
something.
it's fucking horrible. But at the end, the thing he wrote.
Yeah, I mean, the guy said, like, what did he say? Like, new, like, you know, phones, they can, like, listen in on us or whatever. And so he was like, oh, marketing strategy.
Yeah, marketing
like,
strategy.
this is, you know, these
He's
are
really
these are
good at
safe.
that.
Yeah, he is really good at it.
But
so...
unfortunately, now he hates everything that he's good at. Especially when he's tricking people that to love him, to like him, to listen to him, to trust him, to believe him.
Yeah.
I said 10 things that...
Same thing.
How smart. Also, he got phones in the drawer.
Yeah.
I mean, not in the drawer. We had a scene where he saw the phones, and it reminded me of the Breaking Bad thing when he had plenty different phones. I think that's how it's gonna start for him. Like,
I mean,
the thing with this guy said.
I mean, that's how he's basically marketing these phones now. He's like, you can be untraceable if you like keep switching phone. He's basically marketing to the criminals.
Yeah,
kind of. And like he had so many phones. He gave Jesse the like Hello Kitty phone, or was it?
Yeah. Technically, when you think about it, I mean, he should have asked to do this, you know.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, this store is not selling anything. So like, let's just try to sell it something with marketing it for some people.
Yeah.
For group of people.
Better than fucking zero.
Yeah.
You know? If we want to make criminals the clientele.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, then we had the scene with Kim.
Baby girl Kim, this is what she's doing.
She's not happy that she is not saving and doing good things.
See, I don't like that's the thing. Now I can connect it better. Because like last episode, like she was looking at the things, and I was like, it's too much work for one person to like handle all these many banks. And like she was actually contemplating what the fuck she's doing with her life.
Especially because in the episode before that, we had a scene when he, or something like that, we had a scene with Jesse. No, I wish. We had a scene with Jimmy when she was talking to Jimmy and was like, oh, I am like what she dreamed of when she was younger, and like, oh yeah, I'm saving the world,
I'm just like I'm making a state bank become like the national bank, whatever she's doing. Like she's expanding the banks, which is not like, you know, which is a job. It's just a job, but like you as a lawyer, you have the potential to really help people if you want to. Like you can really make a difference in people's lives. And like I guess it clicked. Like now it makes sense why she was in the car crash. That's when it kind of hit her, because I mean she is confronted with death in a way. Like it wasn't that serious of a car crash, but like it could have been serious. Like, and then she's confronted with death, and that makes you question what you're doing in life. And so she wants to do something that's more worthwhile. And I love that, like, she's listening in on cases, and the judge calls her in, and like every lawyer like tries to find the case to like fix themselves or whatever, like just, you know, let it go and leave. She's fucking not leaving. She's fucking staying there.
I'm very honestly.
I love that
I'm so
storyline.
sad. Yeah, I'm honestly sad that I'm not gonna watch the next episode. I want to see where all of these characters, what's gonna happen.
See, I love that storyline for her. Then
me too. Very.
But then that storyline pushes her even further away from Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because that's you're going in the fucking opposite fucking direction.
Literally, that
like you couldn't be even going a worse directions from each other.
Oh, and we're gonna get married. Why am I so hung up?
They might get married. That might be like, you know, the last ditch effort for them to like try to like,
maybe
because they both want the relationship to work, but like
I'm just hoping that they're just gonna separate and never divorce.
That could be a thing.
Oh, come on, do that. But like I don't think that's gonna happen.
The other part of this episode, like that was a big part of this episode, was Mike. The episode started with, of course, him building something while his son is there, you know, watching. I thought it was a really good scene with the grief counseling. First, like, it really took me out. I didn't expect the part from Stacy. Is that her name, right?
Yeah.
I really didn't expect, like, when she said, you know, she was, like, cooking breakfast, and there wasn't a point where she thought of Maddie, like she usually did. And I mean, you know, that's what happens with like grief and mourning. While time passes, you know, you kind of get used to it, and then you like stop thinking about the things that you thought of. And like I feel like she also feels guilty about that. Like she's cooking the favorite meal of her dead husband, and like she didn't think of him. And I just thought like what a good like conversation.
Yeah, such a small scene, but like the acting was really great. That literally I feel I had tears in my eyes the entire time. I feel like if I was there in that support group, I would just bawl.
Look, if I was there in support group, I would cry for everyone. Like if someone starts telling me their sad stories, I'm fucking crying. Like I don't tell me whenever like if ever friends start like crying in front of me, I start crying with them. Like I'm that person.
And then I mean of course Mike is gonna get pissed off.
Yeah, that guy is now lying. Like she really opened up. Like she said what she means, and it's like it's real grief for her. And then that guy is lying. And like I don't know why he's lying about his dead ex-wife. He could just be getting, let's say, a thrill of it. Like he wants to maybe be a victim or whatever. Like he wants people to listen to the story, feel bad or something. Like he could be doing that, but like he could also be dealing with some other type of grief, and then he's handling it this way. Like you never know what's exactly happening in people's lives.
It's not like Mike investigated. Really, like he figured out that this guy is lying, but it's not like he really investigated and knows everything about his life, and God knows why that guy is lying and telling different types of stories.
He could be going through something worse, but like he can't like talk about it or something. Like he couldn't really. Maybe he can't face. Like you don't know what's happening in people's lives.
I mean, it's never good to lie about stuff.
No,
like
of course.
Support group where people are really grieving, but like God knows what he's grieving.
Yeah, so like when Mike was like snapping at him, it was like perfectly understandable why you would. Like you would of course get mad. I mean, he lost the son.
Yeah.
But
I can't remember exactly the sentence that Mike said.
He then said, I thought that was interesting, like something, this is what this group does. I mean, you're the perfect group for him because you're gonna eat up all the sadness that he is telling you. It's like, he was basically saying like they want to wallow in their sorrow. Like they want to continue. What did he say? It was a good line.
It was a good line.
He said that, and I thought it was interesting because when I was like watching, there were a couple episodes where these like grief counseling sessions were happening. I was like thinking, is this of benefit to people? Like everyone grieves in a certain way and everyone needs something else, but like it's also think like of prolonging your grief, of like kind of just like wallowing in it every time you go to the class to talk about it. Like I don't know.
It's one way to deal with that. Yeah. Like it's better than what Jimmy is doing and not going.
Well, I mean that's definitely better. That's definitely better.
To stay in the grief than never to allow yourself.
Well, I don't know. I
feel
think yes, but I think also sometimes people let grief like just eat them up, and they just like become the person. Like they just like their whole being becomes just grief. And like I think there is something to be said, like people who maybe take these things too far. Like I think it's good to have grief counseling and everything, but like maybe there is something to be said about the potential of it being harmful as well in the long run. I just thought that was interesting. I thought that whole scene was so good.
Yeah.
And I wonder like what's gonna happen now, because you know clearly Mike has his opinion about the whole grief counseling group, and he's going with it with Stacy because of Stacy. Like I don't know if he's gonna like continue going now, if Stacy's gonna be like.
I don't think so.
Is something gonna change there now?
Yeah, I don't think.
But I just thought that was such a good scene.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, guys.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.